welcome to my channel. Before I get on with this video, please give this video a like, comment down below what more videos would you like to see. Make sure you press that bell so you can be notified every time I post a movie video. I'm posting twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So today I just decided to film just a simple natural look with a wing liner, bright highlighter, and just a bold lip. You know, simple look for any day out. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, so I went ahead and I jumped into voiceover, you already know, and I'm just taking this brow pencil and just going to be filling in my brows. You already saw how I'll be filling in my brows, so I just decided to add a little clip in. If you do guys want to see an in-depth eyebrow routine, please leave that in the comments and I'll be sure to record it for you guys. I'm just taking this Wet n Wild concealer brush with this LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows. I love to do my eyebrows in sections and take my time with this, just because eyebrows is like my favorite thing to do. Well, one of my favorite things to do in makeup. So all I'm really doing is carving out the top and the bottom with that concealer. Off camera, I did the same thing on the other eyebrow to save some time, and I just took this brush and I just started blending in that concealer. With the leftover concealer that I had on the back of my hand, I went ahead and put that on my eyelid. It has like a primer, and I just blended it with the same brush that I had earlier. Now with the CoverGirl Pro Professional setting powder, I went ahead and set my concealer that was on my eyelid because we don't want no creases. And then I just took my Wet Beauty blender and I just started blending that out and tapping in that powder. Now I just took this wing liner. I'm not sure where's it from, so totally forgot, sorry guys, but I'm just going ahead and doing my wing liner. I am not perfect at it. I don't know how to make it like so perfect and even, but I try my best. And here I'm just doing that wing liner on my eye. I'm just taking that same concealer that I used earlier and I'm just cleaning up the eyeliner so it could look a little more sharp and more cleaned up on the outer edges. Now with the same brush, I'm just blending it in, so when I put the foundation, you wouldn't see like that little patch of just straight white of the concealer right there. Now I decided to go in with my beauty blender just to make sure everything was well blended, and any excess foundation that was on the skin, I just decided to pick it up. And with the same foundation, I'm just taking that Wet n Wild concealer brush and I'm just cleaning up my wing liner once again to make sure it was very sharp and crisp. Now I'm just taking this LA Girl concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and all I'm really doing is contouring my face. I did on the temples of my forehead, my cheeks, my cheekbones, under my jawline, and on my nose. Now I'm just taking this e.l.f. sculpting brush and I'm just blending that in. I know it kind of looks crazy, but always have your beauty blender in hand next to you so you're able to blend out that concealer, because this concealer does dry up quickly and is pretty dark. So you could just use the beauty blender to pick up a product, and all I'm really doing is blending all of that concealer out with my e.l.f. sculpting brush and my beauty blender as well. Now for the nose, I always leave my nose for last so it can stay set in a little bit and it could look a little more contoured, but Like I said, I always have my beauty blender in hand just in case, just to make sure to blend it in. Now I'm just taking the same concealer that we used earlier, and I'm just going to be applying that in the inner corner of my eye, on the outer corner, and on my forehead, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out that concealer with my wet beauty blender. I'm just taking that same setting powder that we used earlier to set our eyes, and I'm just applying that all over my face. And then with the MAC Studio mineralized, I think it's called, setting powder, and I'm just pressing that powder that we just added into our face, into the skin, just pressing that powder in. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild bronzer, and I'm just bronzing up my face because your girl likes a little bronzy look. Then I'm taking this little blending brush, and I'm just blending that bronzer on my nose. Now with the same setting powder, I just decided to carve out my contour just to make it look sharp and more neat on the bottom. Now with the same brush that we used earlier, I'm just pressing that into my skin. Unfortunately, my camera cut off when I was filming these parts, so I just used the Man Eater mascara, a white eyeliner for the waterline, and this lip liner, I can't tell you where it's from, and this lipstick from Wet n Wild. And then I just sprayed my face with Wet n Wild setting spray, and I'm just pressing in that setting spray into my skin using the AOA Studio highlighter. And let me tell you, this was beaming. I love this highlighter because of the way it looks. And I just went ahead and I put some highlighter into my inner corners as well, and some on my eyebrow bone so that could pop. And I just went in and used the Wet n Wild blush and used the Wet n Wild blush brush. So guys, I just applied some lashes. I don't know, you know, but this is the end of this video. This is just the look. I have just a little wing liner with some lashes and a beaming inner corner with some bold lip. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you follow all my social medias, even my TikTok. It will be in the description down below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.